This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball. After a lost season, Bay Sox baseball has returned to the field in 2021. This year, an exciting group of prospects comes to Bowie as the tide continues to rise in the Orioles minor league system. The 2021 season of Bay Sox baseball is brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. Now down to the field for Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
From First Energy Stadium here in Reading, Pennsylvania, the Bowie Bay Sox look for a doubleheader sweep in Game 2 against the Reading Fightin' Phils. Just about 45 minutes ago, the Bowie Bay Sox finished up a 5-1 victory in Game 1. The Bay Sox got home runs from Johnny Reiser, Kyle Stowers, and Toby Welp as Bowie powered on to a win. 5 of the 6 runs scored in the game came on the long ball. And now here in Game 2, it's Kyle Brnovich taking the mound for the Bay Sox as they look for the sweep. They look for the 3-2 series edge here this evening. Once again, good evening, everyone, and welcome inside the press box here at First Energy Stadium. The Bay Sox looking for a double-header sweep on the road here in Reading, Pennsylvania. Bowie has not swept a doubleheader on the road since August 10th of 2019. Now, granted, there was no season last year, so it's been just over 2 years, but really just over a full season since the Bay Sox did that. That was at Richmond, August 10th, 2019. When Bowie swept the doubleheader against the Flying Squirrels. Bowie has swept a doubleheader this year. It was at home on May 30th against the Harrisburg Senators. Kyle Brnovich to the mound for Game 1 of this doubleheader, or Game 2 rather, and he'll be taking on Hans Kraus, the starter for the Reading Fightin' Phils. Going to step away, take a break, be back for first pitch, starting lineups, and all of that after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Bay Sox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Bay Sox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Bay Sox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Here are your starting lineups. First for the Bowie Bay Sox, the visitors here this evening at First Energy Stadium. Caden Grenier leading off, the second baseman. Jordan Westberg batting second, the shortstop. Patrick Dorian batting third, the third baseman. Kyle Stowers batting fourth, the designated hitter. Zach Watson batting fifth, the center fielder. Johnny Reiser batting sixth, the right fielder. Toby Welk batting seventh, the first baseman. Shane Fontana, the left fielder tonight. He's batting eighth, and Cody Roberts batting ninth. He is the catcher this evening. Matt Kroon leads off for Reading. He's the third baseman. Bryson Stott is the shortstop batting second. Jalen Ortiz is the center fielder batting third. Josh Stephen, he bats fourth, the left fielder. Madison Stokes bats fifth. He's at second base. Grenny Kumana is the right fielder batting sixth. Luke Miller bats seventh, the first baseman. Oscar Gonzalez, he is the catcher tonight. We've seen Gonzalez once in this series, but this is his first game behind the plate. This will be the third catcher that Reading employs in this series. He will bat eighth, and then Colby Fitch bats ninth. Bowie will have the leadoff batter, Caden Grenier, here to the plate in this inning. Grenier leading off against the right-hander, Hans Kraus. For the Reading Fightin' Phils, Kraus 6'4", 180 pounds, a California native. Kraus getting his evening going, and we are just about ready to go. Kraus with a 3-3 record, a 2.98 ERA. And into the box steps Caden Grenier. Bowie switches their jerseys. They had the orange tops on for game one, and they go with the gray tops here for game two with the gray pants. Reading goes to the brown tops with the home white pants for game two. Here comes the first pitch from Kraus. He's ready to go. And into the delivery, the pitch is a fastball outside at 95 miles an hour. We're underway at 7:17 p.m. from Reading, Pennsylvania. Great to have you with us here on the Bay Sox Baseball Network here tonight. Now here's the next one into Caden Grenier, and it's a swing and a miss. He was behind at 95. And the count is 1-1 strike. Caden Grenier in game one, he was 0 for 2, but he walked twice and scored a run. Scored a run in the seventh inning when he came around on the Kyle Stowers double. Grenier, the second baseman here tonight. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and he's behind on 94. Strike two. The strikeout has been the issue for Grenier, but he's been able to negate that a little bit lately. Just the one strikeout in game one. His strikeout streak snapped it the other night. Did not strike out 2 nights ago. One strikeout in each of the last 2 games. A lot of production, a couple of home runs in one game last week. Not one against Richmond. A ball and 2 strikes here to Grenier, the pitch, and it's low and outside, 2-2. Kraus has a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He goes slowly into the delivery, and then all of a sudden, everything fires at once and comes plateward. Counts 2 balls and 2 strikes to the game's opening hitter, Caden Grenier. Here's a 2-2. Check, swing and a miss, and a strike 3 as Steve Hodgins brings him up from behind the plate. Grenier is retired on strikes. He struck out to begin game 1 and now strikes out to begin game 2. Grenier moving up into the leadoff spot. Grenier, Westberg, Dorian, Stowers, Watson, Reiser, Welk, Fontana, and Roberts. Roberts doing the catching in the nightcap of the doubleheader after Chris Hudgens did the catching in game 1. Jordan Westberg, the shortstop, 0 for 4 in game 1. Takes the first pitch, a breaking ball at 87. That one on the inner half of the plate, strike one. No balls, one strike. One out, the pitch. It's a swing and a miss. Westberg was a little bit out behind that one, and it's 0-2. Kraus a 2.98 ERA on the year, but a .96 ERA at the Double-A level. An 0-1 record with Reading. 9 1/3 innings. He's allowed just the one run. 0-2 count with one out, the pitch. And it's low and outside, a ball and two strikes. Kraus was acquired by the Phillies at the trade deadline in a 6-player trade with the Texas Rangers. Here's a 1-2 pitch, and it's inside, 2-2. So Kraus came to Philadelphia. He was part of the trade from Texas that sent Hans Kraus, Ian Kennedy, and Kyle Gibson, plus cash, to Philadelphia for Spencer Howard, Josh Gessner, and Kevin Gowdy. Three of them went over to Texas. Westberg in an even 2-2 count. Here's the pitch, and he swings through it, strike three. Back-to-back strikeouts to begin the night. Patrick Dorian comes to the plate. Dorian in game one, he struck out twice. Flew out to center in the 6th inning, then walked, got to third, but was left there in the 7th. Bowie used 3 pitchers in game one of that doubleheader. One of them made this Double-A debut in the form of Morgan McSweeney. Dorian, a left-handed hitter. Batting with 2 outs in the top of the 1st inning, a 7-inning game. Coming set is Kraus. Here's the pitch. And it's a swing and a foul tip into the glove of Oscar Gonzalez. Hans Kraus started 13 games for Frisco. With the Rough Riders, he had a 3-2 record, a 3.35 ERA. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Dorian's behind at 95. He threw 51 innings with Frisco. Walked 19 and struck out 54. Opponents only hit 157 against him in the Double-A Central League. And here in Reading, the Double-A Northeast, they're hitting 156, just a 1-point difference. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down on 3 strikeouts to begin the game. And we'll head to the bottom of the 1st inning, a scoreless game. Great start for Hans Kraus and the Reading Fightin' Phils. We'll be back after this break on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Kyle Brnovich to the mound in the bottom of the 1st inning in a scoreless game here on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. Game 2 of this doubleheader between the Bay Sox And the Reading Fighting Phils. Kyle Brnovich to the mound for another start for the Bay Sox. Brnovich has put together some good ones lately. And he'll face Matt Kroon, the third baseman for Reading. Kroon, Stott, Ortiz here in the bottom half of the first. Then Stevens, Stokes, and Kumana. The first pitch in from Brnovich is a fastball called for a strike. Kroon played his collegiate baseball at Oregon, Central Arizona College, and Oklahoma State. He was all over the place. The 0-1 pitch grounded past a diving Pat Dorian at third base into left field, and 2 pitches in, Matt Kroon puts Reading's first base runner on. That's the first base runner of the game. Kroon leading off with a single. Now Bryson Stott will come up. Stott had a great afternoon in game 1. Stott with a double and a walk. Struck out his last time up, but reached 2 of his 3 times to the plate. Stott was the first hit of the game for Reading in game 1. Brnovich out of the stretch, the pitch, and it's a breaking ball, low and in. 1-0 the count. Bryson is trying to put Reading in front here early. It was Bowie that took the early lead in the last one. Now the 1-0, and it's off the plate outside, 2 balls and no strikes. In 6 games last week against the Rubber Ducks of Akron, Stott was 8 for 24 with 3 home runs, 5 driven in. Stott, the shortstop, batting with a runner on first. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled straight back. Counts 2-1. Defensively for Bowie, Shane Fontana in left, Zach Watson in center, Johnny Reiser in right, Pat Dorian is at third, Jordan Westbrook's at short, Caden Grenier is at second, Toby Welk is at first, and Cody Roberts, he is behind the plate. Bryson Stott waiting as you check over to first. Back in time goes Matt Kroon. The idea for Brnovich lately has been longevity in his starts. He's gone at least 4 innings in every start except 1 since June 12th. Next one into Stott. Counts 2-2. And he's gone at least 4 innings in every start since July 1st. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Stott. The pitch upstairs, 3-2. So it's the bottom of the first inning of game 2. Bowie won game 1, 5-1. Here in game 2, the Bay Sox trying to sweep a doubleheader on the road for the first time in over 2 years. But again, there was no 2020 season. So it sounds a little dramatic to say over 2 years. The 3-2 pitch, hit in the air to left field. This one tailing down the line. If it stays fair, it's extra bases. And it's into the corner fair. Around third comes Kroon. The relay comes in, but it's cut off. And it's an RBI double for Bryson Stott. 2 batters into the game. And Reading has a 1-0 lead. Hot start for the Fighting Phils against the Bay Sox. They've already, 2 batters in, matched their total of runs scored from game 1. That ball went all the way down in the left field corner, and then as it dropped, it got wedged into the wall between the bottom of the wall and the warning track. Now to the plate, it's Jalen Ortiz, who hit a mammoth home run in game 1 of the doubleheader. Number 11 prospect by MLB Pipeline in the Phillies system. Ortiz cleared the party patio in left field in game 1. Pitch in from Brnovich, missing low and away, and Brnovich is struggling here early. Allow the single and the double, back-to-back hits. Josh Stephen bats next. Then it would be Madison Stokes. Now the 1-0 pitch in. Waiting. Here it comes. And it's a fastball, outer half of the plate. 92 there from Brnovich. Jalen Ortiz with a hit here could double the Reading lead to 2-0. The pitch, and it's grounded out to short. Backhand play made by Westbrook, but he slipped and fell. He knocked the ball down and at least kept it in front of him. but he slipped and fell, and the runner is on first. We'll see how they score that. Can't imagine it would be anything other than a hit. He slipped as the ball came into his glove. Brnovich with some tough luck early on in this bottom of the first inning. They do indeed give Ortiz a single, which means the first 3 batters to come to the plate for Reading have all singled. Josh Stephen, the left fielder. Here's the pitch. That's over the outer half of the plate, strike 1. Madison Stokes bats next, then Grenny Kumana. Didn't see him in game 1. Luke Miller, Oscar Gonzalez, and Colby Fitch. 0-1 the count still with nobody out in the bottom of the first inning. The 0-1, blow it in. Brnovich going back to the breaking ball, and it's a ball and a strike. A run on 3 hits for Reading. Brnovich still yet to record an out. He's at almost 15 pitches. A 1-1 to Steven. And it's popped up on the infield in foul territory, racing over from third, Dorian, but he can't make the play as it bounces right over onto the concrete along the third base side. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The double play has been the friend of the pitcher in this series. I've lost count of how many there have been. And we saw just in game 1 a couple of double plays rolled. Probably been 8 or 10 in this series already through the first 4 games. This is game 5 of the pitch. Swing and a miss at the pitch in the dirt, but the ball gets away and running up to first, but first base is occupied. And so Steven will be retired. That is the first out. That's a strikeout for Kyle Brnovich. The runners do advance, but the bases were considered occupied. So up to third goes Stott, up to second goes Ortiz. And Madison Stokes is the batter. That's huge because it takes the inning-ending double play out of order. Now you have to bring the infield in, which is 1 out. Stokes hit the game-tying home run in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs last night. The pitch, and it's grounded straight foul off his foot. 0-1 the count. It was 3-1 Bowie with 2 outs in the 9th inning. Reading had a man on base, and Stokes went deep to left center field. Brnovich briefly steps off, now looks in, has the one he wants. Infield's playing in, the 0-1. A check swing and a pitch in the dirt. They appeal down, he did not go, says the umpire at first base. That's Josh Gilraith. Steve Hodgins is the umpire behind the plate, and Dane Ponsack is the third base umpire. Madison Stokes, maybe his best month was the month of June. Had 6 home runs, 7 doubles in 23 games. Drove in 17, hit .318 in the month of June. The 1-1. And it's off the plate outside, 2 balls and a strike. Look around the league. Akron just started, but what do you know? They already have the lead against Harrisburg, 1-0. Somerset beating Altoona 4-0. That's in the top of the 6th. Portland and Binghamton playing a doubleheader today. Binghamton shut out Portland 4-0 in game 1. Next pitch, a called strike on the outer half of the plate to Stokes. Brnovich now, after the 3 straight hits to begin the inning, is a pitch away from out number 2 here in the bottom of the first, the 2-2. And it's a called strike 3. Went to the fastball, outer edge of the plate. Great pitch, great location from Kyle Brnovich. Back-to-back strikeouts to put 2 outs on the board. And with 2 runners in scoring position, trying to see if Kyle Brnovich can strand the runners. Infield goes back to their normal depth. Brennan Kumana, saw him earlier on in this series. Did not see him today in game one. Now the pitch, and there's a strikeout or half of the plate. Now Brnovich starting to settle in a little bit. Oh and 1 the count, 2 outs. The pitch in. Another fastball dotted on the outer half of the plate. Strike 2. Really good crowd here in Reading tonight. Looking all the way around. Over 5,000 the last 2 nights. Likely to eclipse that number again here this evening. 0-2 the count with 2 down to Brennan Kumana. Brnovich trying to get out of the inning. The pitch, and it's just tapped foul to the screen. Kumana lunged out at that one and barely got the end of the bat on it. And the count stays no balls and 2 strikes. Kumana hitting .255 with Reading this year. Just a couple of homers. Saw some time with the Fightin' Phils in 2019. The 0-2. Swinging a high chop ground ball to third, but foul. That'll roll down to the Bowie bullpen. Bowie used 3 pitchers in game 1. Fenter, Klimek, and then Morgan McSweeney, who made his Double-A debut. Pitched a scoreless inning. Kyle Brnovich laboring. He's up to almost 25 pitches. This will be 24. Now he steps off the mound. Here's the 0-2 with 2 outs. And it's grounded foul again past third. Bowie and Reading will play one more time tomorrow. The final game of this series, the final game these 2 teams will meet for the 2020 season. Reading essentially out of the playoff picture. I mean, they're 21 games behind right now. The 0-2, slap foul. And if nothing else, no matter what happens in this at-bat, Kumana is spoiling pitches. There is already action in the Bowie bullpen. That's David LeBron up and throwing. He's going to get going quick. They don't want to burn him, but he's going to start throwing very quickly. Brnovich would come back for the second if he can get out of this. The 0-2. It's a swing and a tapper foul. The Bay Sox don't like to throw pitchers more than 30 pitches in an inning. And that's where Brnovich would be at if he does not get Kumana out. Oh and 2 the count with 2 down. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Behind on a fastball. 91 miles an hour. Brnovich gets out of the inning. 3 straight strikeouts after he allowed the 3 straight hits to begin the inning. So we'll head now into the second. Bowie trails 1-0 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Bay Sox game is attending a Bowie Bay Sox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Bay Sox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Bay Sox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Bay Sox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Kyle Stowers to the plate in the top half of the second inning. A 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first for the Bay Sox, and they trail it 1-0 right now. 3 straight strikeouts against Hans Kraus. Here's the pitch to Stowers, and he swings behind that one. 0-1. Stowers hit a home run. A towering shot to right center field in game 1. Nobody out in the top of the second inning. Kraus coming set, and a line drive over through into right field from Kyle Stowers. Just lunged down at that one, and it's a leadoff single for Kyle Stowers in the second inning. Zach Watson is the center fielder, batting second, and Johnny Reiser will bat third in this inning. Toby Welk to follow, Shane Fontana, then Cody Roberts here batting ninth. Watson into the box. Kraus out of the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. Goes back to 85 there from Kraus, and it's 0-1. Watson did not play in game 1 of this series, but he did play last night. Watson was the inherited runner at second base in the 10th inning, who was on when Dashbach hit the 2-run homer. Now the 0-1, and it's low and in. Watson takes it, ball 1. Reading leading this game 1-0. The Bay Sox, with the 1 hit from Kyle Stowers, he stands out there at first base. Here's a 1-1 pitch. And it's in on the hands, and it's fouled over to the right side. Went off the roof of First Energy Stadium. And it counts 1 ball and 2 strikes. Reading 1, Bowie nothing. Reading with the 3 hits, back to back to back in the bottom half of the first. This is a 7-inning game. Now the 1-2 into Watson. There goes the runner. The pitch was outside, the throw down, and it is in time. What a throw from the catcher, Oscar Gonzalez, who frankly just does not have a lot of catching experience defensively. I mean, Gonzalez, you look, he has played in the Dominican Summer League in 2018 and 2019. He played 12 games in the Complex League before being called up here to Double-A, and they're putting him behind the plate, and he throws out Kyle Stowers. It was a heck of a throw at that. There's 1 out. 2-2 the count to Watson, the pitch, and it's in the dirt. Gonzalez blocks it up. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out the pitch. Lined into left field. This one will get down in front of Josh Stephen. And the Bay Sox have another hit. So that caught stealing by Kyle Stowers ends up being a big one. It wipes away what could have been runners on first and second with nobody out. Johnny Reiser to the plate. Reiser homered in game 1. An opposite field shot. He was 2 for 3 with 2 extra base hits. A double and a home run. With 1 out, here's a pitch. And Reiser takes it low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Toby Welk to follow, then Shane Fontana, and then Cody Roberts as we get into the back half of this Bay Sox lineup. Toby Welk with the home run in game 1. Reiser and Welk back-to-back in this lineup, both having homered earlier this afternoon. Now the 1-0. And Reiser takes it to 2-0. We've seen the Bay Sox hitters earlier on in this game be behind on these pitches from Kraus. Have to wonder how much of that is due to Kraus's delivery. Just the natural motion of how Kraus throws the baseball. He's slow on the build into the pitch, and then all of a sudden everything comes firing toward the plate. 2-0 the count. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. This one's deep. Reiser sending it back to the wall, chasing it down is Ortiz, and he makes the catch. Now Watson's going to have to scramble back to first, and he'll get there. Oh boy, Johnny Reiser nearly with his second home run of the day. Hit it to one of the deepest parts of the park in right center. That ball had to have gone about 400 feet, and it didn't get out. Reiser is retired. Fly out to center. Watson stays at first, and Toby Welk with the home run in game 1. Now to the plate here in game 2. Welk standing over the plate, slightly open stance. There goes the runner. Here's the pitch. The pitch is outside. The throw down from Gonzalez. Not in time. A great throw from Oscar Gonzalez. Oh my goodness. But that throw was right on the money. And I sound surprised because of the relative lack of defensive catching experience for Oscar Gonzalez at this level. I mean, this is only his 6th game at the AA level. That was from his knees. Now the 1-0 to Welk. It's slow and away. 2 balls and no strikes. But this is the first game at the AA level behind the plate, and he's already thrown a runner out. That would be Gonzalez. Now this is not the same Oscar Gonzalez that you may remember from Akron. Same name, different guy. Here's a 2-0. Hit in the air, left field, sky high. Josh Stephen coming in from left. Now out from short at Stott. Somebody's going to call it off, and it drops fair. Welk's running around to third. The game is tied, and Toby Welk has tied the game. Zach Watson scores. That ball had tons of air under it. Plenty of hang time. Kroon, Stott, and Stephen were all there out down the left field line, but nobody called it off. And it dropped in fair. That's a hit for Toby Welk. And the Bay Sox have tied the game at 1. A defensive miscommunication. Watson sprinting around from first base, scores on the play, and Bowie has evened the score. A triple for Toby Welk. Now the pitch into Shane Fontana is a called strike 1. A triple for Welk after the home run earlier. So now Toby Welk on the day is a double shy of the cycle, dating back to game 1. Here's the pitch. Fontana takes it outside. Fontana with just the 1 AA hit. One and 0 the count. The pitch in. And it's inside on a fastball, 2-0. Cody Roberts waiting. Bowie tries to take the lead in this game. Two away, top of the second. Here's the pitch, and it's up and out. Ball 3. Shane Fontana, fairly recently promoted, about 2 weeks ago, from High A Aberdeen. This is his 5th game with Bowie. He's 1 for 10 with a single. He's walked 3 times. Now the 3-0. And that's a strike, outer half of the plate. Fontana shaking his head a little bit. Make that strike on the inner half. Fontana waiting on it. The pitch. It's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. And so we will head now into the bottom of the second inning, but the game is tied courtesy of the Toby Welk triple. Swinging strikeout number 4 for the pitcher Kraus. We'll be back after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Kyle Brnovich back to the mound for the bottom half of the second inning. The first pitch in is outside to Luke Miller. It is a 1-1 game here in the bottom half of this second inning. The Bay Sox and the Fightin' Phils tied at 1 after the triple from Toby Welk. The pitch in, hit in the air to right center field. This one's deep. Miller got a lot of it. Watson over for it in right center, and he makes the catch on the run by the wall for out number 1. That's now 4 straight retired by Kyle Brnovich after he allowed 3 straight hits to begin the game. Matt Kroon, a single, a double, and a single. Matt Kroon leading off with the single, and Stott the double, Ortiz of the single. The batter here, Oscar Gonzalez. And Gonzalez fights it off foul back behind the plate. Oscar Gonzalez singled in his first Double-A at-bat on August 12th, and he had a hit in each of his first 4 games for Reading. Next one, a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. 1 down, bottom of the second, a run in the bottom of the first for Reading, then 1 in the top of the second for the Bay Sox. Both teams with a run on 3 hits, neither team with an error. Here's the pitch, and it's low and outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Four straight retired after the 3 straight hits to begin the game. Brnovich kind of motoring now, the 1-2, and it's low in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Colby Fitch, the designated hitter, waiting in the on-deck circle. 2-2 the count. Here it comes. And it's grounded past third, but foul. Rocket shot down the third base line. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom half of the second inning. Oscar Gonzalez in a 2-2 count. Brnovich ready for it. The pitch, and it's grounded out to the left side of the infield. Dorian there shuffles his feet. The throw to first in time. And that's 5 straight retired by Brnovich. 3 on strikeouts, 2 on contact. And Colby Fitch, designated hitter, to the plate. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Lineup will go back to the top after Fitch. There's 2 outs in the bottom of the second. This is a 7-inning game. The 0-1. Low it in by his feet, nearly hit him. It's a ball and a strike. Two outs, bottom of the second inning. 1-1, up and out with a fastball. Redding wearing those dark tops, what looks to be a camo type sleeve. There's a 2-1. Check swing, did he go around? He did not, says the third base umpire, Dane Ponsack. Ponsack was behind the plate in game 1, they rotate around. He'll be at first tomorrow. 3-1 the count with 2 outs. Bottom half of the second inning. The 3-1 pitch. That's fouled straight back, and now Brnovich a pitch away from getting out of the inning. He's up above 40 pitches, so not likely to last all that long in this outing. Of course, the pitch limit so strict here on the Bay Sox pitchers. The pitch, that's low and in. Ball 4. Brnovich had retired 5 straight.
That's the North Hills walk. Walking your dream home with realtor Stephanie Young. The third baseman, number 12.
And Matt Kroon is the batter. Kroon singled, scored in the first inning. Good on these teams to get these games in tonight after what looked to be bad weather. Was going to be the weather tonight. Pitch low and in on the first one to Matt Kroon. Tomorrow looks very ominous. But you never know. Could be saying the same thing like we're talking about with tonight's weather. Ball and no strikes. Pitch in, and it's up and in. 2-0. Kroon singled and scored in the first inning. Scored the game's first run, but then Bowie promptly tied it up on the Toby Welk triple. The pitch low and away. It skips away from Roberts. Going up to second is Matt Kroon, or make it Colby Fitch. Only thing that does is take the force play out of effect at second base. Going out to the mound, Cody Roberts to have a word with Kyle Brnovich. Bryson Stott looming on deck. Fireworks to follow this one. 2:15 start tomorrow. We're in the bottom of the second of a 7-inning game. Matt Kroon waiting on the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike, inner half of the plate. Went to the off speed. It's 3-1, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. The 3-1 pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. Back-to-back walks for Kyle Brnovich. Bryson Stott now bats with a runner in scoring position. And 2 outs. It's not been easy tonight for Kyle Brnovich. He's just through an inning and 2/3 on almost 50 pitches. 1-1 the score. Here it comes. And Stott's brushed back with a fastball. David LeBron was warming for Bowie earlier. He went back and sat down. Waiting on it, Brnovich, the pitch. Up and away. Brnovich just hasn't had the control tonight. He's thrown more strikes than balls, but struggling a little bit here in this inning. Back-to-back walks. He's behind 2-0 to Stott. Not somebody you want to fall behind. The 2-0 pitch, and it's fouled back. Boy, he barreled that up, but just got under it a little bit. Slapped it to the screen. And it counts 2 balls, 1 strike. With 2 outs in this inning. Miller a fly out to center. Oscar Gonzalez a ground out to third. Then Fitch and Kroon have both reached. The 2-1 pitch coming from Brnovich. Up and out. Ball 3. Three and 1 with 2 down. Bottom of the second inning. Brnovich coming set. Third base side of the rubber. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Boy, Bryson Stott gunning for his 9th home run. I'll tell you, I say that a lot, but in a hitter's count like that, with Stott really swinging for the fences. He has 18 doubles on the year here with Reading, hitting .283. There go the runners in the 3-2 pitch. Lift in the air down the third base line, foul. Dorian running out of room by the stands, and it drifts into the party patio. Bounces up into the seats. Counts 3-2. Brnovich now well above 50 pitches. I'll likely send him out for 1 more if he can get out of this one. Three balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. The runners go again, and again it's hit foul. And out of the stadium, down the left field line. A couple of long at-bats have kind of spoiled Kyle's night. Brnovich coming set, third base side of the rubber. The 3-2 pitch. There go the runners, and it's hit in the air. Foul, same spot along the third base side. So this will be the 9th pitch of this at-bat when Brnovich is ready to go with it. Stott with a double in the first inning. He drove in Matt Kroon with that double. 3 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. There go the runners, the pitch. That's a swing and a foul to the screen. Oh boy, who's gonna win this one? A double-digit pitch at bat. At second base, it's Colby Fitch. Matt Kroon at first. Brnovich peering in for the sign. Again coming set at the chin. Left-handed hitting, Stott waving the bat. The pitch outside, ball 4. on the 10th pitch of the at-bat after 5 straight foul balls, making 4 straight fouls. Bryson Stott walks, and that's the 3rd straight walk by Kyle Brnovich. Justin Ramsey's going to go out and have a word. Now it appears that David LeBron is going to get back up and start throwing in the Bowie bullpen. Justin Ramsey is going to have a long walk to the mound, going to take a long time to get there. And he is going to tell Kyle that this is his last batter. Jalen Ortiz coming to the plate with the bases loaded and 2 outs in the second. He got 2 quick outs. He'd retired 5 in a row, but then control became an issue. Walking Fitch, Kroon, and Stott to load the bases. Justin Ramsey still talking to his right-hander. Jalen Ortiz with a home run in game 1. Absolutely obliterating a baseball to left field. Now the pitch in, and he was trying to do it again. You could hear the oohs and ahs from the crowd after that swing. But he came up empty. All in 1 the count to Ortiz. Slightly open stance for the right-handed power hitter. Here it comes. And there's a called strike, inner half of the plate. I think Ortiz thought that was a little low. Kind of smiling back, having a conversation with the home plate umpire. Ortiz singled his first time up, was left at second base. The 0-2 pitch hit in the air on the infield. Now it's coming back into the stands. And it stays 0-2. The foul ball has been what has really hurt Kyle Brnovich in keeping his outing limited innings-wise. This is setting up to be his shortest outing in 2 months, 3 months. It's the middle of June. The 0-2. Swing and a miss at the pitch in the dirt. They're going to have to complete the strikeout. Oh. No, they're going to say he caught the baseball. And because of that, the inning is over. So we will head into the 3rd. They have the bases loaded with 2 outs. They do not score. Brnovich gets his 4th strikeout. We'll be back after this in a 1-1 game on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crown Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crown Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crown Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crown Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Bowie's going to come to the plate here in the top of the 3rd inning, trying to untie this game. Bay Sox in a 1-1 affair. It has turned into a really great night for baseball. Kyle Brnovich's night likely done on the mound, as it appears that's David LeBron throwing in the bullpen, and he is throwing at game speed, which tells me that Brnovich will be done after just 2 innings. That would mark his shortest outing since all the way back on May 23rd. That was when he was still with Aberdeen. Here to the plate, it's Cody Roberts for the first time tonight. The pitch, and it's hit foul right side. Rocket shot out of the stadium. Roberts, Grenier, then Westberg. Cody Roberts hitting 130 on the year. Has just 3 hits at the AA level as he takes that one up and in. They've all been extra base hits. 2 of them have been homers. The other one a double. He has 4 walks, 6 driven in. Right-handed hitting catcher, doing the catching in game 2 after Chris Hudgens caught in game 1. The pitch, and he ropes that one into right field. Shooting it the other way. Roberts going around first. He's going to take a hard turn, but then head back to the bag. And that is a leadoff single for Cody Roberts, his first non-extra base hit at the AA level. And Caden Grenier will come up as the lineup turns back to the top. Caden Grenier, then Jordan Westberg and Patrick Dorian. Bowie with the go-ahead run on base. Nobody out against Hans Kraus, who's just allowed the 2 runs at the, or with the Fightin' Phils, rather. First pitch into Grenier is low and outside. Ball 1. That one, an off-speed pitch. Missed outside the left-handed batter's box. Grenier struck out swinging to begin the game. Now the 1-0. Low and outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Grenier in game 1 walked twice, scored a run, stole a base. Leads the team with 8 stolen bases. The 2-0 pitch, and that's through the dirt again. Kraus, he has not walked a batter yet, but he has certainly fallen behind some hitters. Both pitchers pitching to some contacts. Kraus with 4 strikeouts through the first 2 innings, but he has allowed the 4 hits. The pitch in, there's a strike, inner half of the plate with a fastball. Caden Grenier hitting .239, has 8 homers on the year. He has spent his whole 2021 season with the Bay Sox. Playing at second base here tonight. Now the 3-1. Grenier hits it in the air, deep to center field. But Jalen Ortiz is there, just has to move over a few steps to his left, and he makes the catch. That's the first out of the 3rd inning. Sky high one into the night here at First Energy Stadium. Jordan Westberg will bat with 1 away in the 3rd. A 7-inning game at First Energy Stadium. Westberg, then Patrick Dorian. Kyle Stowers to follow. Westberg, a strikeout his first time up. Pitch, and it's in the dirt. Gonzalez blocks it. Ball 1. Westberg was 0 for 4 in game 1, a couple of strikeouts. He reached 3 of his 5 times to the plate last night. Game 1 of this doubleheader was the first time with Bowie that he has not reached base. He's at least walked. It's the 1-0. And that's on the outer half of the plate, strike one. He has at least drawn a walk, if not a hit, in the games to reach base through this week. First 3 of this series. Then earlier today in game 4, did not reach, went 0 for 4. Now here he is in game 5, 0 for 1 to start. The 0-1, or rather the 1-1, off the plate outside, 2-1. Patrick Dorian waiting on deck in a 1-1 game in the top of the 3rd inning. Decent lead at first for Cody Roberts. And he'll be checked up. Dive back in safely. Hans Kraus right now at 44 pitches. Coming set is Kraus. Now the pitch. That's in the dirt. 3-1. Westberg being very patient right now in this plate appearance. The 3-1 count, the pitch, up and in, ball 4. Base runners abound in this second game of the doubleheader. At the top of the 3rd inning, there's just 1 out. Westberg's on with the walk. Bowie trying to take the lead. Likely to see David LeBron in the bottom half of this 3rd inning out of the bullpen. It appears that's who's throwing. But again, can't quite tell for sure. My binoculars are in Bowie. They really are. And they're not doing much good sitting back there. Patrick Dorian waiting on the first pitch of this at-bat. Here it comes, and he swings through that one. Fastball, strike 1. He struck out swinging to end the 1st inning. Top half of the 3rd in a 1-1 game. Dorian hitting .255 for the Bay Sox right now. 16 home runs. The 0-1 up and out. 3rd most in the Orioles organization. Rutschman has 18. Combined between the 17 he hit with Bowie and 1 more with the Norfolk Tides. A 1-1 pitch. Outside. Kraus going to the off speed, missing through the right-handed batter's box. Dorian, a left-handed hitter. Kraus, a long look in. Now coming set out of the stretch, first base side of the rubber. Long lead at second for Cody Roberts. Just 1 out. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike, inner half of the plate. Westberg walked to get to first. In right field, Grenny Kumana is playing just a few feet in front of the warning track. Same with Josh Steven in left field. Jalen Ortiz isn't quite that deep in center. We know Patrick Dorian has some power in that bat. 2-2 the count. The pitch, and it's slapped foul to the screen. When a hitter hits a ball like that straight back, you know he's timing it up. Just didn't quite get the barrel over top of it enough. Two-two pitch. It's incoming to Patrick Dorian. Another long look for Kraus. Wouldn't be surprised if Dorian takes time here. Now does step off. You can see, I think Kraus is frustrated, and Gonzalez is going to go out and have a word with him. And in from short comes Bryson Stott. Oscar Gonzalez and Hans Kraus not on the same page. This is the first game that Oscar Gonzalez is catching at the AA level. Just his 6th game with Reading overall. The 2-2 nearly hits Dorian with a fastball. Actually may have gone to the change there. 85. Looked like a fastball coming in, but not much movement. Ran in, almost clipped Dorian on the leg. Runners at first and second. A very long half inning. Still just 1 out. 3 balls and 2 strikes, the pitch. And it's grounded out to first, fair. And this is going to be close at first. Miller, the tag to first in time. And Dorian is not happy. That ball backed up Miller. Covering was Hans Kraus. The flip from Miller to Kraus was just barely in time. It does move the runners Roberts and Westberg into scoring position. But Dorian is retired and Stowers comes up. Stowers, the home run in game 1. Solo home run to right. Top of the 3rd inning. Kyle Stowers waiting on the pitch. The first offering is outside from Kraus. Again, a hitter falling behind. Or the pitcher, rather, falling behind. Stowers working ahead, a 277 average on the year. Hit his 10th home run, now in double digits for the Bay Sox. In game 1 this afternoon. And now stepping off, taking time is Kraus. Want to know the count with 2 outs. Stowers singled his first time up. The pitch, it's in the dirt. Ball 2. For as long as this half inning has been, almost 15 minutes, this is just the 5th batter to come to the plate. And Bowie has not scored yet. They're threatening with 2 in scoring position. 2-0 the count with 2 outs. Game tied at 1. The pitch. And there's the strike, inner half of the plate. Two and 1 with 2 outs. Top half of the 3rd inning. Kraus coming set. Again, the first base side of the rubber. Here's the offering. Stowers checks his swing. He did go around, though, on a pitch that was a little high, which means the count now at 2-2. 2 outs. Kraus, after all of this, so the single and the walk, allowing the runners to get into scoring position, is just a pitch away from getting out of it. The 2-2. Swing and a foul to the screen. Stowers was thrown out trying to steal second. That was the first down of that 2nd inning. That was big too because Zach Watson came up and singled subsequently. Then Toby Welk tripled. Again, Hans Kraus stepping off, asking for the signs. You know what they're going to be talking about when they get back into the dugout after this inning. Here's the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss from Stowers. Strike 3. Bowie puts 2 in scoring position. They get a hit. They get a walk. They leave runners at 2nd and 3rd. And we will be back after this break in a 1-1 game for the bottom of the 3rd inning on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
From sprains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Bay Sox Futures Club is the coolest club around, and it's free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Bay Sox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Bay Sox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Bay Sox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
David LeBron does come out of the bullpen in the bottom half of this third inning, and he replaces Kyle Brnovich. Brnovich's night is done after just the 2 innings, and it was a long night for Brnovich, even though he lasted just the 2 frames. He allowed only the 1 run on 3 hits. He just had to use a lot of pitches. 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Brnovich, 61 pitches, 39 of them for strikes. And David LeBron, who is quite often used in this long relief role, is going to come on for the 3rd inning. That is Brnovich's shortest appearance since June 12th when he threw 2 2/3 innings with Aberdeen. Far and away his shortest appearance with the Bay Sox. First pitch in from LeBron misses up and into Josh Stephen, who struck out swinging in the 1st inning. David LeBron ready, out of the wind. Here's the pitch, and it's a fastball, inner half of the plate, strike 1. LeBron now with the 3.56 ERA on the year. Like I said, this is the kind of role that the Bay Sox have used him in. Starter can't get out of the first couple innings. 1-1 misses low and in, 2-1. They call on LeBron to try and carry the load. Sometimes it's when the starter can't get out of the 2nd or 3rd inning, carry the load to the piggyback starter, the back end reliever. 2-1, and it's grounded right back off LeBron's leg. He deadened it. Now the underhand flipped to first, and they'll go out likely and check on him here. And LeBron trying to say he's okay, I think. Got him on the leg. But trainer Adam Sparks going to go out and have a word. Got him on the inner thigh. 1-3 on the out. LeBron looked like he was okay, but then he, as the trainer and Justin Ramsey came out, now Buck Britton's coming out. This would not be good for Bowie if LeBron had to come out of this game. Second game of this doubleheader. Bowie needs LeBron to go 2 or 3 innings at least in this one. He looks okay firing in a warm-up pitch. Justin Ramsey saw the warm-up fastball and immediately turned to the dugout, said, "That's all we need." And he'll walk back. Buck Britton there with him. Adam Sparks all back to the dugout. Madison Stokes is the batter. Now the pitch, and it's ripped over to third. A line drive snagged by Dorian. Out number 2. Love to see the exit velo on that line drive. No StatCast data here with Redding, but that ball a rocket shot off the bat of Madison Stokes, but snagged by Dorian before it hit the ground. And now to be Grenny Kumana batting with 2 outs in this 3rd inning. Steven, Stokes, and Kumana. They're combined 0 for 5 so far tonight. It's a 1-1 game in the bottom of the 3rd. The pitch outside. 1 ball and no strikes from LeBron. Two away, though, in this 3rd inning. A tie game. The pitch hit in the air down the right field line, giving chase Toby Welk from first base. Now he runs out of room, and that gets into the seats. Kumana acquired as a minor league free agent back on June 13th of this year. He's out of Venezuela, 25 years old, but stands at just 5'5". The 1-1 hit in the air into shallow center field, racing in for it Watson. Now from second, it's Caden Grenier calling him off, and Grenier makes the catch for out number 3. So a quick 1-2-3 inning in the 3rd, and we'll head to the 4th in a 1-1 game on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
We're over here in Box 7 with tonight's contestant. This is Lauren from Colorado, and she's going to be taking on
Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June, and several Friday night games as well. So get a Bay Sox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
Your home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Starting off here in the top half of the 4th inning, a 1-1 game. It's Zach Watson to the plate. And the first pitch is a little outside, ball 1 to Zach Watson. Kyle Stowers, the final out of that last inning. Stowers was retired, but Bay Sox were threatening, just couldn't score. Stowers striking out to end that frame. Now here's Watson unleashing on a pitch into left field, a line drive base hit, getting down in front of the left fielder Josh Stephen. And it's a leadoff single for Zach Watson, who's now 2 for 2 on the night. Hans Kraus still pitching for the Fightin' Phils. Johnny Reiser, the batter. Reiser flew out to center field in his first trip up. Hit a home run in game 1. Check back to first, back in time was Zach Watson. Kraus waiting on it. The corner infield coming in. The pitch, and it's grounded over to first. Backhand play made by Miller. They go to second for one. Back to first. And he's safe. Kraus was not standing on first when he came over from the pitcher's mound to cover. Watson thrown out at second. 3-6 on that one. And Johnny Reiser reaches on the fielder's choice. And Toby Welk getting a round of applause. His friends and family here in attendance this afternoon and tonight. Welk with a home run in game one. He was 2 for 3 today. Strikeout swinging in the third inning of game one, and a single and a home run. First pitch, a called strike to him. It's Welk's 8th home run of the year with the Bay Sox. And he tripled his first time up. Now the 0-1. And it's low and outside. A ball and a strike. 1-1 with one out. Top of the fourth. Check back to first. Back in time is Reiser. Welk hit a ball high into the sky down the left field line in game one. And Steven, Stott, and Kroon over on the left side of the field all converged on it, but it bounced off of them and fell to the ground harmlessly. The Bay Sox able to score on the play. Watson coming around from first, swing and a miss on a 1-1 pitch. It's 1-2. It's one out in the top of the fourth. Slow-moving game. Reiser off of first base. Fairly short lead for him. Now the 1-2. And it's ripped down the third base line, but that gets foul. Kicks up into the bullpen. Well, turning on a pitch, trying to drive a fastball along the third base line. Welk raising his average now to 217. Right around 200 starting the day. The pitch into Welk. And a swing and a miss. That's a 1-2. He chased one low and outside. Strike three. That's the 6th strikeout for the right-hander Hans Kraus. Shane Fontana will come up. Fontana is tonight 0 for 1. The strikeout in the second inning. Coming set is the right-hander Kraus. Fontana waiting on the pitch. The delivery hit in the air, left side of the field. The shortstop Stott out from short into left center, makes the catch, and the inning is over. Bowie puts a runner on. They get a hit. They do not score. And we will head now into the bottom half of the fourth inning. It's still a 1-1 game on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Sky Shooter Displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Bay Sox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter Displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Bay Sox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow @Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, That's at Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
We move into the bottom of the fourth inning on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. Paul Fritschner with you. David LeBron to the mound, and he gets a swinging foul ball. Straight down for strike one, bottom of the fourth. In a 1-1 game at First Energy Stadium in Reading, Pennsylvania. Luke Miller is 0 for 1 with a fly out to center tonight. Last 4 Reading batters have been retired. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Boy, David LeBron just floated one in there, and Luke Miller swung out in front of it. Counts 0-2. Oscar Gonzalez. He's in the on-deck circle, then Colby Fitch. It's the bottom of this Reading order. The 0-2. Up and in, ball one. Fastball there from LeBron. 1-2 the count. Leadoff batter in the bottom of the fourth of a 7-inning game, but the game tied at 1. LeBron looking in for the pitch, and now time called by Miller. One and two from LeBron. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That's the first strikeout for David LeBron. 5th strikeout overall for the Bay Sox pitchers, combined with Kyle Brnovich, who started the game. And the first 4 batters have been retired from David LeBron's outing. Ground out, a line out, and a pop out to second. Oscar Gonzalez. He swings through the first pitch, strike one. Gonzalez a ground down to third, his first time up. Bay Sox trying to creep ever closer into this playoff picture. The 0-1 up and away with a fastball. Somerset toppling Altoona 7-0. Binghamton beating Portland 3-0. That's in the bottom half of the second inning right now. Akron beating Harrisburg 2-1. Pitch, a check swing, but it's called a strike anyway. 1-2 to Gonzalez. So if you look at the standings, I mean, as of right this second, right now, Bowie is in the playoff picture. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Strike three. A swinging strikeout for the first out of this inning. Make it the second out of this inning, second straight strikeout. And Colby Fitch is the batter. Colby Fitch, a walk in the second. He was the first of 3 straight walks issued by Kyle Brnovich. Here's the pitch. And it's a fastball, outer half of the plate, strike one. 2 away in the bottom half of the fourth inning. The pitch in. And that bounces in the dirt, a ball and a strike. Colby Fitch, the designated hitter tonight. He's hitting just 169 on the season. Picked in the 13th round in 2017. Just turned 26. The pitch, swing and a miss. And again, LeBron goes to that slow curveball. LeBron a pitch away from 3 straight strikeouts in the frame. And 1-2. And it's a fastball a little up, across the chest. Easy layoff for Fitch. A 1-1 game in the bottom of the 4th inning. Game 2 of the doubleheader. Curveball missing upstairs. Count now at 3-2. Bowie's out hitting Reading 5-3. Bowie won the first game of the doubleheader 5-1. Trying to win game 2, sweep a road doubleheader for the first time in over 2 years. 3-2 pitch in the dirt, ball 4. And LeBron allows his first walk. That's the first Bowie walk in the last 2 innings, but that's the 4th walk overall for Bowie's pitching staff. That's at least a walk in every inning on average. 3 walks in the 2nd inning. Brnovich was able to wiggle out of that jam. 2 away, bottom of the 4th. The pitch, and a check swing and a pitch in the dirt. He went around, says the home plate umpire. Steve Hodgins behind the plate. Dane Ponsack at third, Josh Gilwright at first. Matt Kroon a single and a walk today. Single and a run scored in the 1st inning, and he walked in the 2nd. 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. These Reading hitters are just so far out in front of the LeBron curveballs. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swing and a chop ground ball foul past third base. The rain holding off. Take a look toward tomorrow, though. It looks a little more ominous, but at least tonight, we're going to be okay. We're going to get through it. Hurricane Henry's going to avoid Pennsylvania, but maybe you see a little residual come across. There is rain in the forecast all afternoon tomorrow. Hopefully a window enough to play the game. The 0-2 pitch, fastball right down the middle, a called strike 3. He wasn't expecting it because Kroon just immediately started walking to the dugout. We'll head to the 5th. The Bay Sox and the Fightin' Phils tied at 1 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
We head now into the top of the 5th inning, and the Bay Sox are tied with the Reading Fightin' Phils at 1 apiece. A tight game here in Reading, Pennsylvania. About halfway through it. Bowie down to their final 9 outs. And Reading down to their final 9 outs. A 1-1 game. Who's going to break through? It's 9-1-2 to the plate. Still against Hans Kraus. First pitch to Cody Roberts. There's a strike, inner half. Well, I mentioned that Bowie right this second is in the playoff picture. They are tied with Portland for the second playoff spot, literally as of right now. But Binghamton has a 3-0 lead in the top of the 3rd inning over Portland. So if that score holds and Bowie can win here, then Bowie would be in that second spot. The 0-1 hit in the air to left field. This one's dying over by the line, and it will drop fair. Josh Stephen over to pick it up. Cody Roberts into second. He's now 2 for 2 on the night, a single and a double, and he leads off the 5th with an extra base hit to bring up Caden Grenier in the top of this Bay Sox order. Grenier's 0 for 2 on the evening. Hans Kraus now above 70 pitches on the night. Grenier 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to center. At third base, Matt Kroon is playing in. Middle infield playing a little bit farther back. And then at first, Luke Miller is way off the line. The pitch to Grenier, and he shoots it foul right side. That was the 71st pitch of the night. Hans Kraus. His ERA now at 1.35 with Reading after that second inning run. Toby Welk tripling in Zach Watson. One of the most bizarre triples of the year. The 0-1. Grenier shows bunt, pulls it back. Toby Welk popped it up down the left field line. Steven, the left fielder, Stott, the shortstop, and Kroon, the third baseman, all converged on it. It bounced off of them, rolled into left field. It's right by the line. Luckily, it was fair for the Bay Sox. Racing around from first was Zach Watson to score the go-ahead run, or the tying run, rather. 1-1. Grenier shows bunt, lays it down the third base line, but it kicks foul. That would have been a great bunt, except it hit off the lip of the infield grass and then rolled foul, which means it's now 1-2. Saw last night the Bay Sox kept the bunt on with 2 strikes. Grenier likes to bunt. We'll see what they do here in a 2-strike count. Grenier picks the bat back up. He was racing down the first base line. Hans Kraus gearing up toward pitch number 75. Nobody warming in the bullpen for Reading. They're going to leave Kraus out there. Here comes the 1-2. And Grenier takes it inside. Nearly his second strikeout of the night. Would have been the 7th for Hans Kraus. But a good eye from Grenier. Keeps the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kraus steps off. Wants to go through the signs again with Gonzalez. Again, this just the first game that Gonzalez is catching at the AA level. He's already thrown out a runner. Played very well defensively behind the plate. The 2-2. Swinging a ground ball up the middle that will scoot through into center field. Cody Roberts around from third. He scores, and it's an RBI single for Caden Grenier. The Bay Sox have a 2-1 lead. Grenier's first hit of the night. He's now 1 for 3 with the single, and with nobody out in the 5th, the Bay Sox get 2 straight hits to begin the inning and take the lead. Bowie trying to sweep this doubleheader. Jordan Westberg to the plate. Top half of the fifth. Check back to first. There in time is Grenier. Grenier leads the team with the 8 stolen bases. Westberg in his first week at the Double-A level has walked and struck out tonight. The 0-1, or rather the first pitch makes it 0-1. That one a called strike to Westberg. Dorian waiting, then Kyle Stowers. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was behind on a fastball. Westberg pumping. It's 0-2. Dorian waiting his chance on deck. And it would be Kyle Stowers. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Top half of the fifth, a run in already for Bowie. The pitch outside. A ball and 2 strikes. Bowie trying to add to that lead. 2-1 the score. The pitch in from Kraus. Again, that one not even close. Low and away. Westberg struck out swinging in his first at-bat tonight. Did not reach in game 1, but then walked here in the 3rd inning. 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. This one is drifting. It's over by the line, and it just gets foul. Didn't have home run distance. It was short by probably 5 or 10 feet, but it was deep enough down the line that eventually got fouled to where Grenny Kumana ran out of room to be able to try and make the catch. Two and 2. Check back to first. Grenier there in time. Two balls, 2 strikes. Still nobody out in the top half of this fifth. The pitch. There's a called strike 3. Westberg looking at a fastball outer half of the plate. Maybe wasn't expecting the fastball. His 2nd strikeout of the night. That's the 7th strikeout for Hans Kraus. Patrick Dorian will come up. He's 0 for 2. Strikeout swinging in the first, and then a ground out to first in the 3rd. Kraus is very deliberate to the plate. The pitch. And again, Dorian is behind. He's been behind all night, swinging very late on these fastballs. Just not able to catch up to him. 0-1 with 1 out. There goes the runner, the pitch. It's low and in. The throw down from Gonzalez. Not in time. Grenier swipes a bag. That's Grenier's 2nd steal today. Grenier already led the team with 7 stolen bases coming into the day. That's his 9th stolen bag of the season. That leads the team. With his 2 steals today, he breaks the tie with Robert Newstrom, who's been at the AAA level with Norfolk for almost a month. Newstrom had 7 in his time with Bowie. Dorian in a 1-1 count. The pitch Hit in the air, deep to left center field. This one driving Ortiz back. Ortiz still on the run. This one by the wall, and it bounces off the wall. One run will score. Around third is Grenier. Dorian racing around second to third. It's a stand-up triple for Patrick Dorian. The second triple of the night for the Bay Sox. Grenier comes in to score, and with one out, Bowie has added to the lead. It's now the Bay Sox 3 and Reading 1. Kyle Stowers, a single and a strikeout tonight. It's going to come up, but he's going to face a new pitcher. And they're going to go to the bullpen. Reading will. We'll take a break in the top half of the fifth. We'll be back after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Bay Sox fans, watch the Orioles Stars of tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Bay Sox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code BaySox at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
The night is done for Hans Kraus. Can't close his line yet, though, because the runner Patrick Dorian is his at third base. But the new pitcher on the mound for the Reading Fightin' Phils is a pitcher we've already seen in this series, Sir Anthony Dominguez. That's Sir Anthony spelled S-E-R-A-N-T-H-O-N-Y. Sir Anthony, all one word. Sir Anthony Dominguez, he was the winning pitcher back in the second game of this series. That was on Thursday night. He takes over from Kraus to face Kyle Stowers. Infield drawn in, runner at third, the pitch, and Stowers a high chopper to short, coming in on its stop. The throw will go to first, though, and the runner, Dorian, comes in. Stowers is retired 6-3, even with the infield in on that high chopped ground ball. Dorian is able to score running on contact from third base. And Zach Watson will come up with the bases empty and 2 outs. Watson with 2 hits tonight. Single and a run scored in the second inning. Then he singled again in the fourth. The pitch, and it's outside. Well, that even gets to the backstop. Fastball that was out of the reach of Gonzalez. Bowie now leading 4-1 because of that run. Bowie has scored 3 times in this inning. 1-0 pitch from Dominguez, missing up and in. Watson 2 for 2. Bowie 4 runs on 8 hits. Reading with a run on 3 hits. The 2-0 pitch. That one's hit foul right side. We're in the top half of the 5th inning. The Bay Sox right now leading this game by 3 runs. 2-1 Hit in the air, foul again, almost to the same spot out of the stadium. One of those where if it got to the parking lot, might have hit the same car. Counts 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dominguez trying to get 2 quick outs to get the home team back to the plate. 2-2 pitch, hit foul to the screen. So we'll see if Dominguez can get out of this, if Watson can fight his way on. Two and two the count with 2 down. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. So we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. The Bay Sox now have a 4-1 lead on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Bay Sox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Bay Sox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Bay Sox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Bryson Stott leading off in the bottom of the 5th. Stott, the second, or rather the shortstop tonight, doubled in the first inning. Walked in the second. A swing and a miss at the first pitch from LeBron. Here in the bottom of the 5th, Bowie taking a 3-run lead in the top half of this 5th inning. 4-1 the score. 0-1 the count. The pitch in. Swinging a foul tip off the glove of Cody Roberts. It's quickly 0-2 from David LeBron. Bryson Stott, number 2 prospect in the Phillies organization. Left-handed hitting shortstop. LeBron ready with the 0-2, and that falls right into the zone, a called strike 3. That's the 4th strikeout for David LeBron. Second straight going back to the last inning. 2 of them have been looking, 2 of them have been swinging. And Jalen Ortiz comes up. Jalen Ortiz, a single and a strikeout today. David LeBron ready to go out of the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's low. Changeup. Ball 1. The changeup is LeBron's pitch. That's where he makes his money. Really developed it well this year, the 1-0. It's a little outside. Misses back-to-back with them. Might see some action start to stir up in the Bowie bullpen as LeBron's pitch count gets up there a little bit. Time is taken by Jalen Ortiz at a home run, accounting for the only run in Game 1 And a single in the first inning here tonight for a strikeout. Just a 7-inning game. 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. Another changeup. 3 straight from David LeBron. 1 away in the bottom of the 5th. Final 8 outs of the game. Redding. Pitch. Lays off. An up and out. 3 balls and a strike. LeBron coming set, the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Ortiz went chasing. That probably would have been ball 4. A little bit outside. 3-2 the count with 1 down. Bowie with the 3-run lead, 4-1. Courtesy of the 3 runs in the top half of this inning. 3-2. That one's low and in. He walked him. Ball 4. A walk for the Bay Sox. That's number 6 tonight. Josh Stephen will come up. Josh Stephen is 0 for 2, a strikeout swinging, and a ground out back to the pitcher. He was the one that shot the ball off of David LeBron's thigh. One of the first pitches of LeBron's night. I believe it was the second pitch from LeBron. That was back in the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss at the first one there from LeBron. It's 0-1. One down, bottom of the 5th inning, Bowie by 3. Only 3 hits for Redding. The rest of their base runners have reached on walks. 0-1, breaking ball up. Left it high, and it's a ball and a strike. Redding left 2 in scoring position in the 1st and the 2nd inning. And a 1-2-3 third, and then left a runner on first in the 4th. Runner on first right now is Jalen Ortiz, but he just has 1 or 2 step lead. Not even to the cutout. LeBron out of the stretch, the pitch. Bounces through the dirt, low and away. LeBron going to the changeup a lot in this inning. Bottom of the 5th of a 7-inning game. Two and 1 the count with 1 out. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Curveball. Josh Stephen was a half a swing out in front of it. So the count's even at 2-2. It's a warm night, not much breeze. American flag out in center field, completely still. Stagnant air right now. 2-2. Low and outside, ball 3. Stephen, a strikeout swinging and a ground out to the pitcher, trying to rectify that. With a hit right here and a runner on first base. Redding losing time, trying to come back in this game. Bowie would take a 3-2 lead in this series with a win. Payoff pitch coming. And it's a swing and a ground ball. Snagged at first, a diving play made by Welk. They go to second, and he's saved. The throw from Welk drew Jordan Westberg off the bag at second base. A nice play made at first for Welk to even keep that ball on the infield. Diving over to his right. They go to second. They do not get the lead runner. Could have at least gotten one if Welk had gotten up and stepped on the bag. They're trying to get the lead runner. Probably the smart play, but the throw from Welk was just a little bit off. So Josh Stephen reaches. That's Madison Stokes. They say that they reached there. The first pitch low and in. Ball 1. Stokes 0 for 2 with a strikeout looking in the first and a line out to third. One away, tying run at the plate. Stokes tied the game in the bottom half of the ninth last night. The pitch, swing and a miss. He was behind a fastball. 1-1, expecting the off speed, and he got the fastball. Swung through it. The pitch, and that one's in there for a called strike. Another fastball. Counts 1-2. They give an error to Toby Welk on that play. An error on the throw, drawing the shortstop Westberg off the bag. A 1-2 pitch, low and in. 2-2. It's bottom of the fifth. We got 2 innings left here at Reading. First Energy Stadium in Reading, Pennsylvania, about 2.5 hours north of Bowie. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air. Deep into the night sky in left center field. Out from short goes Westberg, now calling him off from left field, Shane Fontana. And he makes the catch for out number 2. Staying at second base was Jalen Ortiz, and then Josh Stephen stays at first base. Grenny Kumana will bat. Kumana a strikeout swinging in the first inning to end that one, and then he popped out to second base to end the third inning. LeBron taking a long look off. There's no action in either bullpen, so we'll see Dominguez in the next inning. Here's a pitch, and it bounces. Staying at second base is Jalen Ortiz. Staying at first is Josh Stephen. Grenny Kumana. Batting with 2 outs. He represents the tying run. The Bay Sox with a 3-run lead at 4-1. Here's a 1-0. Swinging a ground ball past third, but foul. Dorian went over to snag it. He'll toss it into the seats. Kumana 0 for 2 today, a .250 average on the season. Driven in 13. 2 homers. A homer here would tie the game. Crowd's been into it all night. Reading just hasn't had a ton to cheer for. 1-1. Hit down the left field line. This one's got a shot. Shane Fontana chasing, and he makes the catch on the run to end the inning. Fontana over there for it. It would have dropped fair, but instead Fontana catches it. And we will head now into the 6th inning. The Bay Sox still leading it by 3 runs. It's 4-1 Bowie on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic base lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com. for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Bay Sox game is attending a Bowie Bay Sox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Bay Sox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Bay Sox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Bay Sox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Moving into the sixth inning here, in the first batter to the plate for the Bay Sox is Johnny Reiser leading off, and it's still Sir Anthony Dominguez, the second time we've seen him in this series, and he's in this game taking over from Hans Kraus. Kraus started this game through 4 1/3 innings. He allowed 4 runs on 8 hits with a walk and 7 strikeouts. Reiser, Welk, and Fontana to the plate. The next pitch from Dominguez is low and outside at a ball and a strike. Johnny Reiser, a big day today in Game 1. He had 2 extra base hits, a double and a home run. It was a 2-run shot to give Bowie a little bit of a cushion. At the time, it was 3-0. Now here today, Bowie with a 4-1 lead, 6 outs left in a 7-inning game. The pitch, and it's fouled straight back. Look out. And the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bowie with 4 runs on 8 hits with an error. Redding a run on 3 hits, no errors. Top half of the 6th inning. Johnny Reiser out there in right field tonight. Shane Fontana's in left, Zach Watson's in center. This one, another foul ball over to the left side, this time out of the stadium. And it stays 1-2. Reiser, then Welk, then Fontana, then Roberts. It's 6 through 9 in this order. Reiser waiting. Dominguez trying to put him away. Reiser 0 for 2 tonight. He did reach on the fielder's choice last time up. The pitch, and he hits it down into right center field, sending Kumana over 40. Comes in and makes the catch on the run. And Reiser is retired for the first out of this top of the 6th inning. Again, the 6th inning of just a 7-inning game. This one much longer than game number 1. In fact, game 1 was just about coming to an end right around now. That game took 2 hours and 11 minutes. And the hometown kid, Toby Welk, with a home run in game 1. Had another hit in game 1 as well. A single in the 5th inning, 2 for 3, the pitch, and he lines it right back up the middle. A line drive shot for Toby Welk, his 2nd hit of the night. So Toby Welk, now on the day, still just a double shy of the cycle combined between both games. Welk's triple in the 2nd inning was bizarre. Went up the left field line, and the third baseman, Matt Kroon and Bryson Stott from short, Josh Stephen from left, they all converged on it. Bounced off all of them, dropped fair. Watson scored from first. Here's Shane Fontana, and he takes the pitch off the plate away. A ball and no strikes. He's hitting just .083 since his promotion to Bowie. He's 0 for 2 this evening. Did not play in game 1. Strikeout swinging in the 2nd inning. Popped out to short in the 4th. Next pitch, low and in. Now a check back to first, and Welk scrambles back there. Oscar Gonzalez, again, just the first game that he's caught at the AA level. He's done very well tonight. He's thrown out a runner. Kyle Stowers was trying to steal in the second inning after his single. They threw him out at second base. 2-0. That one an appeal, and he did not go around. Shane Fontana holding up, and it counts 3 balls and no strikes. One away in the top of the 6th inning. 4-1 game. Bowie in front, trying to sweep the doubleheader, take a 3-2 lead in the series. It would guarantee him at least a series split. 3-0 pitch, outside, ball 4, and Fontana's walked on 4 pitches. First time he's reached tonight. Bowie's in business with a runner in scoring position and just 1 out in the 6th inning. Bowie in doubleheaders this year, 7-3. That doesn't include game 1. They're 8-3 after the game 1 win. But again, Bowie trying to sweep a doubleheader on the road for the first time since 2019. Over 2 years, but without a season last year. That sounds a little dramatic to say. August 10th of 2019, Bowie swept a doubleheader in Richmond. Number 9 hitter to the plate, Cody Roberts. A single, a double, and a run scored today. His first 2 hits of this game. Solid shots off the bat. He was left at third in the 3rd inning. Middle infield pinched. Here's the pitch, and he shoots it foul. Look out. Netting down there down the first base line, and it counts 0-1. Really good crowd on hand here in Reading tonight. Seats behind the plate more crowded than they have been the last 2 nights. General admission, the party patios everywhere. It's Saturday night, the 0-1 pitch. Inside, a ball and a strike. Cody Roberts with a runner in scoring position. Toby Welk at second base. Shane Fontana at first on the walk. Roberts 2 for 2 tonight. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. He steps out. Dominguez now has thrown 18 pitches tonight. That was number 19 there. So here comes 20. Right-hander out of the stretch, coming set, the pitch. It bounces through the dirt. Roberts patiently waiting, and the only walk tonight from Hans Kraus came back earlier in this game. That was in the 3rd inning. Westberg was stranded at second. It's the only walk that the Reading pitching staff has allowed. 2-1, and that's low and away. So Roberts is a pitch, 1 pitch away, 1 ball away from working back-to-back walks. Fontana at first walked. That was the 2nd walk of the night. And at second, it's Toby Welk. Reached on the single. Right back up the middle. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. He was behind at a fastball, 96 miles an hour. All night, Bowie's been behind the fastball, all the way up and down the order. Taking big cuts at it, but just coming up a little bit empty. Bowie with 2 triples on the night tonight. 3 extra base hits total. The pitch, and it's ball 4, low and away. Went back to the fastball, and Roberts laid off. That's back-to-back walks to load the bases. On the right hand of Sir Anthony Dominguez. And now we'll see the Reading manager, Sean Williams, go out. Nobody's warming in the Reading bullpen, so they're not making a pitching change. Now someone gets up, just as I say that. And nobody's warming for Bowie, so we'll likely see David LeBron up. It's a left-hander warming for the Fightin' Phils. And we'll take a look around the rest of the AA Northeast League. Akron right now, they're winning 2-1 in the 9th inning. Portland has come back to tie the game, and they have the bases loaded in the bottom of the 4th. That's one to keep an eye on for Bowie. Because right this second, Bowie is in that second playoff spot, but if Portland wins, they'll jump back to tie the Bay Sox. That would be, of course, if Bowie can hold on here. Long meeting on the mound. Last night we saw former Bay Sox legend Brad Bergeson, who is now the pitching coach for Reading. Reading was upset all night at the strike zone from the home plate umpire. Brad Bergeson took a long mound visit. He waited for the home plate umpire to go out there and check on him. And then Bergeson, he gave him his fill, and he got tossed. But that was the manager, Williams. And they're going to draw the corners in. Middle infield will stay back for the double play. At the plate, it's Grenier. And the pitch is low and away. Went to the breaking ball there. It looked like a slider, and it's 1-0. So back-to-back walks from Dominguez have put the bases loaded with just the one out in the sixth inning. Bowie trying to really break it open. 4 runs on 9 hits for Bowie, looking for more. The pitch, and it's hit foul right side. And that evens the count at a ball and a strike. Grenier in game 2 tonight with a single. He stole second base in the 5th inning. That was his team best 9th stolen base of the season. Kind of wild that it's August 21st and the team leader only has 9 stolen bases, but Bowie just not very aggressive on the base paths this year. Now the 1-1, and it's grounded foul past third. Hot shot down there to the Bay Sox pen. Luke Miller at first base, Matt Kroon at third, both playing in. Grenier likes to bunt, but he won't put the bunt on here, especially with 2 strikes, not with the bases loaded. Corner outfielders playing deep. Jalen Ortiz not playing as deep in center. 3:30 down the lines here at First Energy Stadium. The pitch, and it bounces. A good job by Gonzalez to keep it in front of him. All the credit in the world to Oscar Gonzalez tonight in his first game behind the plate at the Double-A level. And he has done a very nice job on the defensive side of the baseball this evening. 2 balls, 2 strikes, just 1 away. Bowie threatening with the bases loaded. The pitch, swing and a miss. And Grenier is retired on strikes. That's his 2nd strikeout of the night. 2nd strikeout for Dominguez. And that brings up Westberg, who has 2 strikeouts himself. Westberg looking for that first big Double-A knock. Has reached base several times this week. Had a double back a few games ago in a game Bowie lost on Thursday. Pitch into Westberg, low and away. Go back to the breaking ball does Dominguez. The lefty warming in the Reading pen is not warming up all too quickly. Taking a long time in between warm-up tosses. The 1-0. Swinging a high chop ground ball to second. Stokes there, the flip to short, and that's out number 3. Bowie has the bases loaded with 1 out, but they don't score. That's the 3rd time in this series that they've had the bases loaded with less than 2 outs, and they haven't scored a run in the situation. So we will head down to the bottom of the 6th. Just 6 outs left for the Fightin' Phils to try and tie the game. It's 4-1 Bowie on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
We move back now into the bottom half of this 6th inning, and the Bay Sox had a chance, a big chance, there in the top half of the 6th with the bases loaded, but they don't score. David LeBron back to the mound. Here's the pitch, and it bounces low and in, and it's a ball and no strikes. Luke Miller 0 for 2 tonight. A fly out to center, a strikeout in the 4th inning. LeBron waiting, here's the pitch, and it's hit in the air deep to left center field. This one sending Watson back. He's looking up, and he makes the catch short of the warning track. Hot shot there from Luke Miller. Second fly out to center on the night. That's 3 straight batters retired by David LeBron. And Oscar Gonzalez, the catcher for the Fightin' Phils, to the plate. So does Reading have one last rally in them tonight, or does Bowie take a 3-2 lead in this series after dropping the first 2 games? And this would be identical to the Richmond series last weekend. The pitch from LeBron breaks on the outer half of the plate for strike 1. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Reading down to their final 5 outs. Here's the 0-1. And it's hit down the right field line, but foul. And it's 0-2. Bowie with 4 runs on 9 hits, an error in the inning. Reading a run on 3 hits without an error. Gonzalez 0 for 2, ground out to third and a strikeout. Waits on the 0-2 pitch, here it comes. Swing and a foul to the screen. Colby Fitch waiting his chance on deck. Bowie doing what they can here to hold on to this lead. I have to wonder if LeBron will come back out for the 7th inning, or if Bowie will go to a 3rd pitcher. If LeBron's pitching well enough, why not keep him in? Dionis Almingo threw 2 innings last night, so likely wouldn't see him. Tim Naughton also threw last night. Gonzalez steps out, now back into the box. LeBron ready with the 0-2. It's up and in by the head of Gonzalez, a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Colby Fitch will bat next. 3 straight retired. 1-2, missing outside. 2-2. Infield playing deep. At first base, Toby Welk just about even with the bag once he creeps in on the pitch. A little bit behind. The 2-2. Up and in. 1-2 to 3-2. Couple of foul balls in this plate appearance from Oscar Gonzalez, who has done a spectacular job defensively tonight. The 3-2, and it's a called strike 3. Outer half of the plate went to the changeup, and that is the 5th strikeout for David LeBron. 2 down in the inning. The only run in this game for Reading came back in the 1st. They took a 1-0 lead. 3 straight hits to start it for Kyle Brnovich. That's all she wrote since. Pitch into Fitch, outside. Fitch has not registered an at-bat tonight. A couple of walks. Got to 3rd base once. Does look like Reading's going to go to the bullpen next inning. Pitch, and it's a hot shot foul into the seats, 3rd base side. Tomorrow afternoon's game starts at 2:15. Day game on Sunday. Bowie will be home for 3 of the last 4 weeks of the season. The 1-1 inside, 2-1. It's Erie this coming week. Then it will be Somerset, and that's the series really that will define the Bay Sox season. The series after, on the road in Harrisburg, chance for Bowie to pick up some wins before coming home for Altoona. Pitch up and in, runs the count to 3-1. And it does look like there will be a right-hander warming for Bowie, which means it will not be LeBron for the bottom half of the 7. LeBron steps off, takes time. With the pace of that right-hander warming up, wondering if he might be getting ready for this inning if LeBron can't get out of it. There's a 3-1. Broken bat, fly ball, right field. Riser makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. A 1-2-3 frame for David LeBron. And we're going to head to the 7th. The Bay Sox right now on top 4-1 into the final inning of the game on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crowne Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crowne Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crowne Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crowne Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Reading digs into the bullpen. They go to the left-hander Kyle Dowie. The second time we'll see him in this series. Kyle Dowie replacing Seranthony Dominguez. Dominguez finishes his 90 through an inning and 2/3 in this one. Allowed 1 hit, did not allow a run on 2 walks and 2 strikeouts in his outing. So Dowie pitches for the second time. We saw him the other night. Dowie in game 1 of this series, in a game that Reading won 3-2. Dowie threw the final 2 innings of the game. He allowed 1 run on 1 hit with a walk and 3 strikeouts. The 1 hit was off the bat of Kyle Stowers. And Kyle Stowers will come to the plate in this inning. But first, it's Patrick Dorian. Stowers to follow, and Zach Watson. Dorian tripled his last time up. Into left center field, hit off the wall, ricocheted back into left center. Dorian's triple scored a run in the form of Caden Grenier. Pitch in. And it's a fastball, outer half of the plate, strike 1. Bowie with a 4-1 lead. Top half of the 7th inning, final inning of the game. 2 7-inning games here today. The 0-1. And it's a 3/4 swing and a miss from Patrick Dorian, 0-2. Dorian 1 for 3 with that triple, also a strikeout and a ground out to first. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. The pitch, outside, ball 1. On the year, Kyle Dowie with Reading, a 2.86 ERA. 3.86 for the whole 2021 season, as he has split his time between Reading and AAA Lehigh Valley. The pitch, called, strike 3. Went to the fastball, and Dorian was rung up. First batter of this 7th inning. Bowie left the bases loaded in the last inning. Kyle Stowers, the only hit off Bowie in game one. He's up now with one out. The pitch, and it's off the plate outside with a fastball. It was a single for Stowers in game one. Again, Reading won that game 3-2. And here's the 1-0 to Stowers. And it's up and out. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 away in the top half of the 7th inning. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a tapper back foul. It's 2-1. Stowers 1 for 3 today. Singled in the 2nd inning, but then was thrown out trying to steal second base by Oscar Gonzalez. The pitch. Stowers again fouls it straight back to even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's right on it. Kyle Bowie, the left-hander, standing at 6'2", 202 pounds. Another California native to throw in this game. Hans Kraus, the other. 2-2 to Stowers, and he hits it foul down the left field line. Stowers himself from California. So which Californian is going to win this battle? 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. The Bay Sox trying to extend their 3-run lead. 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. It's deep. If it stays fair, it's gone. It's tailing, and it's a souvenir foul. It had the distance, but it was just outside the foul pole along the left field line. Stowers already with a home run today. That came in game 1. Now the 2-2 delivery, and Stowers takes it off the plate away. The breaking ball outside, and you can see Steve Hodgins behind the plate giving a little clarification over to the Reading dugout. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch in. A swing and a ground ball left side. The shortstop coming in on it. Stott to throw to first, and he beats Stowers by a step. 2 outs in the 7th.
The center fielder, number 18, Zach Watson.
With 2 outs in the 7th, it's Zach Watson, who singled and scored in the 2nd. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Owen won the count, 2 outs. The pitch to Watson outside, and that one actually tips off the glove of Oscar Gonzalez, goes to the backstop. One and one the count with 2 outs. Bowie coming set, the pitch, swing and a miss. Now Bowie down to their final strike. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch in, swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Kyle Bowie. It'll be the last chance at the plate for Reading in the bottom half of the 7th. As Bowie has a 3-run lead, they're going to dig into the bullpen. go to their third pitcher of the night. We'll come back after this. The last 3 outs of the game on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Sprains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy. Care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Bay Sox Futures Club is the coolest club around, and it's free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Bay Sox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Bay Sox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Bay Sox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Bottom half of the 7th inning, the 7th and final inning, and the 14th and final inning of today's doubleheader, as long as Bowie holds on. They go to the bullpen. It's Logan Gillespie out of the pen in substitution of David LeBron. Gillespie replacing LeBron, who was very good in his relief outing, just as he normally is. LeBron going out there in long relief. He threw 4 innings, and he did not allow a hit or a run. He walked 2 and struck out 5. And now it's Gillespie. The first pitch to Matt Kroon is up and out, ball 1. There is a fireworks show after this game today for the fans here in attendance at First Energy Stadium. The Bay Sox trying to hold on and win this one. It's a 4-1 game. Swing and a miss to Matt Kroon, who has reached twice today, once on a single and once on a strikeout. Now the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. And Gillespie quickly ahead. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bowie trying to sweep a doubleheader on the road. They're just 3 outs away from doing it. The pitch from Gillespie, it's in the dirt. Looking for a swing and a miss at the off-speed offering. Bowie up by 3 runs, 4-1. Out hitting Reading 9-3 in this second game. The pitch to Kroon, swing and a miss, strike 3. Logan Gillespie gets him chasing on a pitch upstairs. Now Bryson Stott bats. Bryson Stott a double in the first. He walked in the second. He struck out looking his last time up. The pitch up and away. That one a mid-90s fastball, 95 from Gillespie. That's 1-0. Cody Roberts having to reach up and out for that one. Stott was left at third in that first inning when he doubled. The pitch, that one brings it back a little closer to the plate, but it still misses up and away. 2-0 the count, 1 down. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1, you can hear the oohs and ahs from that big cut from Stott. Can't tie the game though with 1 swing. Got to put 2 men on for that to happen. 2 balls and a strike with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. The pitch from Gillespie. There's a strike, a fastball, inner half. Steve Hodgins, the home plate umpire tonight. Reading down to their final 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. The 2-2, and he slaps it foul. The third base side. Just reached out at that one. Guided it the other way. Staying alive. Bryson Stott, 1 for 2 with the walk. Stott a double in game 1 as well. Now this one fouled back. Souvenir. Two balls, 2 strikes. Gillespie from the first base side of the rubber. He's set with it, and the pitch. And it's shot down the left field line. That'll drop fair, a base hit. And around first to second goes Stott. In left field, picking it up is Fontana. He throws it to third. Staying at second is Stott. That's his 3rd double of the day. It's a 1-out extra base hit. Jalen Ortiz comes to the plate. Now still, the tying run is in the on-deck circle. Bowie with a little bit of a cushion. Bottom half of the final inning here in Reading. 1 more game to be played tomorrow. Jalen Ortiz swinging the bat above his head. The pitch up and out. Ball 1. Josh Stephen waiting. He represents the tying run in the on-deck circle. There's just 1 out. Gillespie coming set. Here it is. And it's up and in. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 1 away. Now the pitch. Low and out. 3-0. Jalen Ortiz hit his 3rd home run of the season. It was the only run that Reading scored in game 1. It was a monster shot. Don't have a distance, but went all the way over the party patio in left field. Here's the pitch, up and out, ball 4. And now the tying run is at the plate. This is what we saw in the last inning, or in the last game rather, last night. Last night it was Madison Stokes who came up with the tying run on, representing the tying run. He tied the game in the bottom half of the last inning. Stokes, wouldn't you know, is on deck. Justin Ramsey is out to the mound to have a conversation with his right-hander. Bay Sox pitching coach having a word. Reading getting into it. Josh Stephen is 0 for 3 today, but he did reach in the 5th inning. Does Reading have a miracle in them like last night? They were down to their final out last night. The pitch in. It's inside, almost hits him. 1-0, the pitch outside, ball 2. 98 miles an hour from Gillespie. Bowie 2 outs away from winning their 3rd straight game. Sweeping the doubleheader. The 2-0. And it's lined over the head of a jumping Jordan Westberg. It's short. Up to third goes Bryson Stott. Up to second goes Ortiz. And now the tying run is on base. Josh Stephen singles, and Madison Stokes, who was the hero last night, or at least tied the game. Bowie ended up winning the game, but momentarily he was the hero with the home run. Tied the game, bottom half of the 9th inning. Now Stokes to the plate, representing the winning run. The pitch, and Gillespie floats one in at 77. Strike 1. Stokes tonight is 0 for 3. Led off in game 1, was 0 for 3 in that one. He was the leadoff batter last night. His last hit in this series was that home run last night. Bowie has a right-hander warming. The 0-1. That one misses low. 82. It's a ball and a strike. Can't quite tell who's throwing for the Bay Sox. It is a right-hander. A 1-1. And it's a swing and a foul tip into the glove of Cody Roberts. A ball and 2 strikes. What a huge situation here for the Bay Sox. Could be a big swing in the standings. The tying run on base in the bottom half of the 7th inning. But this is the final inning. It's a 7-inning game. The 1-2. And it's grounded foul up the first base side. You're looking at a ground ball that could end the game. You're looking at a home run that could end the game. Both results would swing it in very different favors. The Bay Sox bullpen is standing up down the left field line. Here's the 1-2. Upstairs with a fastball. Ball 2. Well, the last thing you want to do is walk the tying run into scoring position, put the winning run on base with a free pass. A little bit of a cushion, though. It's a 2-2 count. Rennie Kumana is on deck. He's 0 for 3 tonight. The 2-2, and it's upstairs, so that nearly hit Stokes. Draws some ire from the crowd here at First Energy Stadium, but I mean, the last thing Gillespie is trying to do right here is put a runner on base on a free pass. It's a full count with the bases loaded and 1 out. Stokes knows what he's going to get. Got to throw a strike. It's a 3-2 pitch with 1 out. And so swing and a miss. He got him. A fastball at 96. What a gutsy pitch from Logan Gillespie. Here's the fast stuff. Try and hit it. His 2nd strikeout of the inning. And now Rennie Kumana will come up. 2 home runs on the year with Reading. And for the 2nd night in a row, Reading down to their final out with the tying run out there. The winning run is at the plate. The pitch, and it's up and in. Ball 1. What a pitch there from Logan Gillespie, going to the fastball to get the swing and a miss from Madison Stokes. Luke Miller to the on-deck circle. Would bat if Kumana can reach. 1-0. Hit in the air to left center field. This one is deep, but Watson is over to track it down. Short of the warning track, he makes the catch, and the game is over. Boy, Rennie Kumana put a charge into it. but in a deep part of the park in left center. The heart racing, and it wasn't out. And Zach Watson retires that one to put the Bay Sox in the win column for the third straight time. Kumana falls to 0 for 4 on the night, and the game is over. Bowie improves to 56-37 as Bowie wins it, scoring 4 runs on the night on 9 hits with an error. Reading with a run on 5 hits and no errors. The Bay Sox winning their 56th game of the year. They sweep a road doubleheader for the first time since 2019. And we will be back after this to break it all down, looking at the doubleheader and everything else. Look forward to tomorrow after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems. Office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June, and several Friday night games as well. So get a Bay Sox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
Your home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
The Bay Sox win it here tonight by a final score of 4-1. They sweep the doubleheader after winning 5-1 in Game 1. They win 4-1 in Game 2. They only allow 2 runs over the course of 14 innings today. The winning pitcher tonight for Bowie, David LeBron. He wins his 5th game of the season. He pitched very well in relief. He's 5-0 on the year now. Hans Kraus is handed the loss for Reading, I should say. Kraus on the year now with the Fightin' Phils. He is 0-2, and then Logan Gillespie comes on for the bottom half of that 7th inning, and Gillespie earns his first Double-A save. Bowie 4 runs on 9 hits with an error. Reading 1 run on 5 hits with no errors. Bowie left 7 men on base. Reading left 11 men on base. Tonight's game was played in a time of 2 hours and 47 minutes in front of, let's take a look at this here, 6,012 people, the biggest crowd of the week here at First Energy Stadium in Reading, Pennsylvania. It was an 82-degree night, partly cloudy at first pitch. Great night for baseball. Well, Kyle Brnovich in the start, he threw 2 innings for Bowie in Game 2. He allowed 1 run on 3 hits. It was that 1 run in the first inning. He allowed a single, a double, and a single to start off the game. And he finished his night, the 1 run on 3 hits with 3 walks and 4 strikeouts. David LeBron in the win through 4 innings. He did not allow a run, did not allow a hit with 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Logan Gillespie, no runs on 2 hits with a walk and 2 strikeouts in that 7th inning. Hans Kraus in the loss through 4 1/3, 4 runs on 8 hits with a walk and 7 strikeouts. That's the final totals for tonight's game. The bases were loaded in that bottom of the 7th inning, but Logan Gillespie was able to get out of it as they do not score a run on 2 hits. The Reading Fightin' Phils in that last inning. Kyle Bowie throwing the 7th and final inning. He allowed the 1 inning, did not allow a run or a hit, did not walk anybody with 2 strikeouts in his inning. So Bowie in game 2, they were led at the plate. Zach Watson 2 for 4, and Toby Welk 2 for 3. Grenier, Dorian, Stowers, and Toby Welk all with RBIs in game 2. And Bowie today, that's a huge doubleheader sweep, especially looking around the rest of the league. Binghamton now beating Portland 5-3. The Bay Sox swinging some things around. Binghamton potentially sweeping that doubleheader gives Bowie a huge swing of events in the AA Northeast League. So as the fireworks start here in Reading, going to step away, take a break, and be back after this as the Bay Sox look forward, I should say, to tomorrow. We'll take a look at that, take a more in-depth look around the league when we come back on the Bay Sox Baseball Network after this break. Again, taking a look forward to tomorrow right after this.
Sky Shooter Displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Bay Sox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter Displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Bay Sox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow @Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's @Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Back on the Bay Sox post-game show after Game 2 of this doubleheader. Bowie sweeps the doubleheader. They have now won 3 straight games. They can go for the series win tomorrow. Bowie winning Game 1 5-1 and Game 2 4-1 here tonight. So we take a look around the rest of the AA Northeast League, and it was a great night for the Bay Sox as Binghamton is beating Portland 5-3. Portland does have the tying run at the plate right now. That's a doubleheader. It's only a 7-inning game. Portland's down to their final 4 outs. That's the only game still going on in the AA Northeast League, because Binghamton already beat Portland 4-0. Somerset beat Altoona 7-1. Richmond beat Erie 14-4. Hartford beat New Hampshire 8-5. Akron narrowly edged Harrisburg 2-1. Around the rest of the Orioles organization, Delmarva and Fredericksburg tied at 4. Charlotte beat Norfolk 7-5. And Wilmington beat Aberdeen 7-5. So take a look at the AA Northeast League's standings. Ranked as second. Again, Portland is on the precipice of losing, and if they lose that game, that would give Bowie an entire game advantage in the second spot in the AA Northeast League's playoff picture, Akron right now is a 2.5 game lead over Bowie for the top seed. And Portland, if they do not come back, if they come back, they would tie Bowie for the second spot. If they don't come back, they would fall 3.5 games back of Akron, but more importantly, a game out of a playoff spot. And Somerset, they are a game and a half out. They have already finished tonight. Now we take a look forward to tomorrow as the Bay Sox will have the number one pitching prospect in baseball, Grayson Rodriguez, with a 5-1 record, a 2.33 ERA. He will go out there for the Bay Sox for the second time in this series, facing off against Noah Skiro, and he has an 0-2 record with a 5.14 ERA. Noah Skiro trying to at least bring this series even at 3 games apiece, but Bowie can win the series 4-2 with a win tomorrow. Bowie played 14 innings of baseball today. They win 2 games, and they take a 3-2 lead in the series. Folks, thank you so much for spending your Saturday with me here on the air. One more game from First Energy Stadium tomorrow night. It'll be between the Bay Sox and the Reading Fighting Phils. It'll be tomorrow afternoon, actually, with first pitch coming at 2:15 p.m. For everyone here in Reading in the press box, but thank you so much for spending your Saturday with me. We'll be back again. First pitch tomorrow, 2:15. Bowie improves to 56-37 on the season, and Reading falls to 36-59 as Bowie wins Game 2 of this doubleheader by a final score of 4-1. First pitch of Game 1, or the only game tomorrow, is at 2:15. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and we'll see you tomorrow afternoon here on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. Have a great evening, everybody.
Bowie Bay Sox Baseball has been brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. You've been listening to Bowie Bay Sox Baseball on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.